Welcome to this video series on online business strategy. Hi, I'm Trudy Rankin, and in today's video, I'm talking with Nick Thakor-Lal, the founder of one of my favorite online tools, LeadsHook. In this video, Nick's going to be talking about creating powerful lead magnets, ones that are going to give you a real edge in giving people value and in helping you attract customers. So let's get started. Based on my sort of, what I know of how you work and how you think, I think there's also another layer there as well, and that is that there's no need to send anybody away with nothing in their hands. They come to your website, they go through your decision trees, and as you said, depending on where they are in that buying continuum, you send them away with something of value. Correct. It's either more knowledge about themselves, or it's a lead magnet that's suitable for where they are right then. And so you're not throwing money or leads away. You're actually maximizing them all the time.
Yeah, in fact, one of the best ways to provide someone with a lot of value is to just generate a dynamically generated lead magnet. Because what I find quite painful now is that or with a lot of guys that I'm working with, is that they'll give someone like a 30-40 page ebook. Well, a 30-40 page ebook may seem like just download it. It's a free ebook. No, it's not free, because I got to spend half an hour of my life now to consume it, and then work out what elements of this are worthy of further investigation and or implementation or execution or consideration or whatever you want to call it. And what that means, I need to extract that out, and now I got to spend even more time on it to get it into a form that I can digest it or apply it or execute it, and then finally go and execute it. So while the ebook was free, the cognitive cost and the time taken to consume is not free. Yeah. And so if you can do a dynamic generated lead magnet, then what you can do is basically ask a bunch of questions and saying, oh, cool, of the 30 pages that we have, only 2 paragraphs are relevant to you. And if these 2 paragraphs are the only 2 paragraphs you need, then, well, you know what, I'm going to make your life a little bit easier as well, saying, here's what 2 paragraphs are about, and here's the action step you want to take right now, and this is the tool that you need, and this is how you end up doing it. By the way, if you're looking for help on this, come buy my stuff. And so you can really just take something as simple as an ebook and somehow smack them over the head with lots of emails to try and buy. Just break it down for them, like read the book for them, I guess it's probably another way of putting it, and give them just the bare essence that is going to move the needle for them, or that is going to is going to give them the biggest value. Because now immediately he's not wasting time, or she's not wasting time. They're going to consume what the hell you gave them, rather than the ebook just sitting on their hard drive in the in the downloads folder to be consumed at never.
And never.
Yeah, to be consumed never. And therefore, now when you email, they haven't consumed the ebook, so you're just a guy who's bombarding the inbox. But if they had consumed whatever you gave them, which could be immediate, then all of a sudden there's context around why your emails matter. So it increases the consumption of the emails. So there was one campaign that I worked on, right? They were getting about 5% open rates, and we were getting 60% open rates after we went through this process. And the 60th email had a 50% open rate.
That's pretty powerful.
And so, yeah, so people will be like, hang on, the 60th email in the sequence gets 50% of people opening it? Yeah, because you were relevant. You really engaged and offered value up front. So now they really look forward to the emails, because it is about what they were looking for. Rather than download the email to download my ebook to get the email. And it seems like that's the only purpose of that. It's like, I don't even care whether you read my ebook. I just want your email. Well, guess what? If you haven't read the ebook, why would they open your email?
Exactly.
And so then you go from the inbox to the promotions folder to the spam folder, and you sit there, and then they want to do things like you need to cull your list after 3 weeks and all that sort of nonsense. I've got lists which are almost 2 years old, and I still get a 50% open rate, even though you'll email once a month. That's because the relationship is there. And I actually learned that from how Gary Halbert used to email. He would email when he felt like writing, but whenever he'd email, there'd always be something crazy in what he said. and so the relationship was already set. If you open one of his emails, you get a dopamine hit, and that was, I guess, the programming that had been set up through the relationship. And I tested that a few times, and sure enough, if you always say something crazy in your first line, and people now learn to associate you with something crazy in the first line, then they're bound to open it, because they're like, well, what's he going to say today?
Yeah, just out of sheer curiosity.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, and so these are, I guess, a loophole or hack or whatever you want to call it, but it's not, because we're so overwhelmed with information, we're bombarded constantly, that if someone gives you a respite, if someone gives you an escape, even for a few moments of relief from the mundane, boring lives that people have, yeah, that's how you get open rates, right? Because these guys going to give me a break, or
Yes.
make me realize that I'm still alive, and that's one of the secrets to getting really high open rates, actually.